Hey everybody, it's Eddie Joe and Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. There has been a lot of news. I know I missed you guys last night. Um, Went out for a celebratory dinner. That was a lot of fun. Went to a nice Brazilian spot. A great fun had by the family, so it was really good. Um, Kids enjoyed themselves. That's all I care about, man. That's all I care about. Life is good when your kids are smiling. You know, whole family was smiling. So that was good. A lot of money was spent. Jupiter. Jupiter is voting to reduce its token supply by 3 billion. I think that's mad cool because they're starting to realize, yeah, we got to step up our game. And I think that's what they're trying to do. And I actually like the move. So we'll see what the vote says and we'll see what happens thereafter. ARK Invest dumped $2.7 million worth of Bitcoin shares. I mean, sorry, not Bitcoin shares, Coinbase shares. It's a part of, it's a normal thing. I just introduced this so that people understand that this is a normal thing that happens, when in investment where they're rebalancing their portfolio. Remember what I told you about, how I have slots for investments, for crypto investments? I actually have slots for all my investments. And in a couple of places, I have a couple of slots open. A couple of places, I don't have any slots open. So that's a part of my rebalancing. That's a part of how I balance my portfolio. So I'm wondering if you guys have your own rebalancing, rules. I try to implement rules so that I have a way of auditing my decision making, right? So I can see what I was thinking, what I was doing, why I did something. So that's kind of a big deal. What else is going on? Phantom. Phantom is making big moves. Phantom with an F. They have rebranded into Sonic Labs and their new coin symbol is S. Wow, that's big. I wonder what brought on the move. I didn't even bother to get into it. I just thought it was interesting. BlackRock's tokenized BUIDL fund has surpassed $2 million dollars in monthly dividends. I think the total now is like 7 million or something like that. But that's big. That they just started this and it's already moving and grooving. Like what? You got to be kidding me. Yeah. Talk about firing on all pistons. Grayscale sells, BlackRock buys. BlackRock's not playing games. Larry Fink is not playing games. He's like, yo, I messed up before. I got it wrong, but boy, is he making a correction in that. So yeah, hat tip to him. He's doing his thing. Singapore-based Bing X has opened up a new incubator project fund. Very interesting. The reason why I bring this up is because I'm not going to sit here and talk to you about, oh, Bitcoin this and Bitcoin that and Bitcoin or any coin. I'm going to talk to you about the news. I'm going to talk to you about what the news is doing, what's going on in the news, and what in the news, and why I find it to be important. Creating a fund, and I've been seeing a lot of different entities start creating Web3 funds. That says that not only do they believe in crypto, but they believe in the technology. That's why I invest. That's why I'm in the game. So whenever somebody asks me, I go, well, because we're playing a long game here. Keep telling people I'm not living for my first name. I'm living for my last name. My kids, my kids, my kids. That's what I care about. Let's get our kids starting up higher and let's teach them how to make more so that they can live for their last name and push their kids up. And we just keep going. That's what it's all about. If you want to move from being poor to being wealthy, sometimes it's luck, but sometimes you got to pave your own way. And this is one of the ways that I'm teaching my kids how to pave their way. So I hope you're learning and I hope your kids are learning too. What else is in there? So Mount Gox just dropped another 2.35 billion or something like that, 2.25 billion. And I think they might have another 2 billion left, which means it's in a manageable place. Which means even with all that BS FUD, there's almost no impact. Remember all the BS FUD about the United States moving 2 billion? Yeah, that's not what moved the coin. FUD moved the coin. That's what happened. But you see all the big boys out there? They're buying. Do you think they're buying because they think everything's going to crash? If everything was to drop by another $10,000, do you think they would stop buying? No. No. Because they know who's using the tech. They know who's investing in the tech. They get it. So if you're a retail investor and you're missing out on crypto, your future is bleak. I'm not even going to play games. I'm not even going to pull punches here. If you're not investing in crypto and Web3 in general, I believe your future is bleak. I really, really do. Because that's the next frontier. And the frontier is right here. It's happening now, right in front of your face. One day you're going to wake up and everybody's going to have crypto. And you're going to be like, how'd that happen? I want you to think about credit cards. You woke up one day and everybody had a credit card. Remember when you went out to the store? You had tiny ass little stores talking about, hey, get our credit card, get our credit card, get our credit card, get it. Now all of a sudden you're down to like not a lot of store cards. 4 major players, right? Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Diners Club. There are a few others out there, but really, those are the 4. Those are the 4, and really, those are the 3. And you sit there and you just kind of go, holy moly, he's right. But it took 40, 50 years for credit cards to actually become, a mainstay. Now you're looking at crypto. People fear crypto because if you don't have the crypto, you can't spend the crypto. It's closer to living by cash. And that's what has people freaking out. I'm not freaking out. I am not freaking out. I started living by cash over a decade ago. Yes, I still use a debit card. Yes, I still use a credit card. But if I can't pay it off, I don't do it. If I'm going to make a credit card purchase, I'm doing it consciously because I want the points. I'm getting something for free. Other than that, no. If I can't afford it, I don't buy it. The last thing that I want is another bill. I'm trying to get rid of bills. I'm trying to take care of my car. I have a nice car. It's a really nice car. But it's old. I'm not going to lie, it's old. It's about 8 years old. I don't care. I love my car. I'm going to take care of my car. You want to know why? Because all the new cars can't be fixed by you. Has a battery in it? Oh, that's going to be like anywhere between 10 and 20 grand to replace the battery. You'll probably have to replace your battery in your new hybrid or your new car before you finish paying it off. I ain't got no battery. I got a normal battery. It's like a brick. That's it. I do that myself. I've done it myself. That's why I'm doing it. I just want to get rid of all the bills. If I don't have a car payment, that's more money for me. If I'm not buying unnecessary stuff, that's more money for me. That's more money for my last name. Really and true. Stop buying stuff. Buy assets. Assets are things that are going to make you money. Stuff doesn't do jack except for try to impress other people or make yourself feel good. You know what really feels good? Being able to get up in the morning and go get whatever you want. Eat well, live well, go to the gym whenever you want, work whenever you want. That feels real good. Eat the tuna fish today so you can enjoy the caviar tomorrow. Just saying, you'll be happier for it. Because when you get older, you start moving a little slower. You don't have time for everything. You start to realize what's important and what's not. Just saying. So yeah, I get into the news because I want to know what's actually moving crypto. So right now, everybody's like, oh, it went down, it dropped. Last week, at the later end of the week before that, it was at 53. Who cares? I don't care. I'm still 13,000. I'm still 10,000, 13,000 up? Skip that. I'm buying. If it drops some more, I'm buying. If it drops some more, I'll pause and then I'll buy some more. Because on the way back up, I'm going to make money. While everybody else is experiencing issues because the market is so volatile, big boys are buying. The institutions are buying. Don't miss out. I'm telling you, don't miss out. Right? Ethereum ETFs, massive outflows. Now, you know what? Not even outflows. I want you to really think about this. They're massive swings. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing massive swings, massive outflows over here, massive inflows over here, massive buying. I'm enjoying that. Talk to me in 5 years. I'll be a very happy camper. I'll be a very happy camper. Just a daddy story. We're leaving dinner last night, and my big boy's getting ready to go home. My younger son is with me. He works for my big boy, and they're having to talk about business. What's on the slate for today. And while they're talking, they give each other their brotherly handshake. Just looking each other dead in the eyes. Just we've been doing this since we were kids. This is our thing. And I'm just like, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Watch all my kids bonding and everything. That's mad cool. To listen to my kids speak to each other economically. With my daughters too. Oh, where'd you cop that? Oh, I copped it over here because it was lesser. It cost less over here than it did over there. And this works better. Oh, and this is why. Da 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 da. Talking about value. Don't buy because it's a name. Buy because there's value. I'm like, listen to my boys talk business. It's kind of cool. This is why I breathe. They give me air. They give me oxygen. They give me everything I need. I don't need anything else. That's why I live for my last name. I don't need anything else. Global institution, a few global institutions and the Bank for International Settlements created and along with the Bank of England, created a new collaborative project called Pix Life or some nonsense like that. I'll get you the name some other time, but maybe I'll talk about it tonight. But it's meant to monitor stablecoins. It's meant to monitor stablecoins. How's that? And I'm sitting back and I'm like, wow. And it's not the monitoring of the stablecoins, it's monitoring of their reserves, respective reserves. That is interesting. You want to know why? Because what is it? This week it was reported that Tether's, multi-billion-dollar intake for the quarter, they're almost at $100 billion. What is $100 billion? I think at $100 billion that Tether holds in U.S. debt. Just saying. When you start thinking about crypto and you start thinking about that space, there is big money in it, and people just don't like to talk about it. Pay attention. Things are happening. Get educated. And tune in tonight at 8 p.m. because I will be making an official announcement. All right. This is Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. And you know what we should do now? That's right. We should get into the numbers. Let's get on over there. All right. So today, we get some economic data. I really don't care about it. I care, but I don't care, kind of. You know what I mean? Intel is about to lay off like 15% of its workforce because they tanked, because they fell asleep at the helm. Intel used to be the number one chip maker. Then they rested on their laurels. They lost that title a couple of times. AMD, then NVIDIA. Who's next? Apple? Google? Just saying. Pay attention. Crypto Fear and Greed Index is at 57. Yesterday was at 52. Whatever. Oh, this is painful because I could see this going below $100 billion in total value locked. Right now, we're at 101. Again, people are freaking out because of Bitcoin's price movements, but I want you to keep looking at something. We barely went above 69,355 recently, right? We tapped my blue band, which starts at 57,686, goes up to 63,719. But I want you to watch this. You see that? Watch that green band and my light blue band down here. Just keep watching that. Just keep watching that. Just keep on watching that. You see how much we're staying within those bands? That's the trading pattern. I don't know why people are freaking out. That's the trading pattern. We've been moving laterally for a really long time. A really long time. Pay attention to that one. We've been just bouncing between these places for a long time. And bounces up a little bit, you're in the money, you shave some off, comes back down, buy back in, and keep playing the bounce. Keep playing the bounce. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm using my trading wallets to do that. But look at that. Even when we dip down, we're still trading within the same space. And look at that $200 moving average. 200-day moving average, rather. Just saying. Just saying. Looking on the big board, look at that. Just a sea of red. Just a sea of red. XRP was at 62 cents just a couple of days ago. Now it's at 57. Think it's a buying opportunity? Possibly. Toncoin at 661. Definitely a buying opportunity to me. What else is there? Arweave, Dogwoof Hat, Doge, SHIB is down a lot, down to 15. I'm still in the red. Pepe, it's because I got lucky. My son picked that one. FET, still in the red. Link, down at $12, $12.53. You think this week I'm going to get in on some Link? Yeah, damn Skippy. You want to know who's leading the development space right now? Chainlink. You want to know why? Because there are a lot of tokenization and settlement projects going on right now. Pay attention to Chainlink. Don't sleep on it. I'm telling you, don't sleep on it. I've been telling you guys for a while. Look at that. Bitcoin. Bounce. It was all the way down to 62. Now it's all the way back up to 64.5. Just saying. Pay attention to these things. We're just moving within a channel. We're moving within a channel. If you've been paying attention, you have not been panicking. You've been like, oh, we're moving within a channel. We're going to bounce a little bit. There's going to be volatility. I'm going to take advantage. So we went down. You bought some. It'll go back up to 65 at some point. You'll sell some. Come down, go up, come down, go up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm good with that. You're talking about 5% swings on certain coins, 10% swings on other coins. I'm just saying, pay attention to what's good. Anyway, this is Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, you can become a member. Members get benefits. And they don't just get benefits on YouTube. They get benefits on GrowMyBag.tv. That's right. I told you, I've got announcements tonight. Tonight, 8 p.m. on YouTube. Tune in. Hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.